Hello YouTube, it's your boy Nathan coming to you to do another recap video. Today we're talking Catfish, the TV show. We had another double episode last night. There was Mohammed and Ashley and Joey and Marrissa. So we're just going to get on to it. So we're going to start with the Mohammed and Ashley episode. So we have Mohammed. He's a truck driver and he's like half Pakistani. He has like his father and his grandfather are both named Mohammed. And he met this girl on a dating site named Ashley, and they matched together. They've been talking for 6 months and everything, but there was of course no video chatting or whatnot and everything. And so, he calls in even Cammy. They come in, he talks. He had said that he actually on the dating site used a different name because he brought up something about 9/11, and he said that people are kind of a little weary about him and stuff like since then in terms of jobs and dating and everything. But he's a really nice guy. And he's been talking to this girl, and they've been talking on WhatsApp. Now, when he said he was talking to the girl on WhatsApp, I was thinking, this ain't going to be good. This is not going to end well. This is not going to end well, because when I hear WhatsApp, that's it. That's it. It's not going to be good. But he said that, she never asked for money or anything and whatnot. So, Neve and Cammy asked if they could see a picture of her. And right when they looked at the picture, they were like, oh my God, dude. They already knew who the person in the picture was. It was some TikTok star. I don't know who she was. I forget what the name was, but it was a TikTok star that Neve and Cammy recognized and stuff. And we're not, if you don't know her, that's cool. Not too many people know her, but we do and stuff. So he was like, okay, well, what's she been lying about and stuff? So Neve and Cammy go and do their investigation, right? And, they run the phone number, comes back to somebody else and everything. And, then they looked up, oh, and I forgot to mention, this Mohammed guy, I say he's a truck driver. He's back and forth from Atlanta to LA. And ironically, this Ashley girl was also a truck driver back and forth to LA. So right then and there, I had a feeling, and when I heard what's up, it's probably somebody that he knows. This is about to be easy. So, when they do their investigation, they found it came across that they found somebody named Simone, and that was linked to the company that they worked at or worked for and everything and stuff. And I think this episode they were talking about real estate. I'm not sure if it was this one or the next one, but anyway, it might have been this one. They also had a common ground in real estate stuff. So it came across that they found something linked to the trucking company named Simone. So they go back and tell Mohammed that they found this Simone. Do you know this girl? And he said, yes, I know her. I met her a while ago, on a trip somewhere and stuff. I mean, she all right and stuff. But I'm just he was like, I talked to her on the phone though. It didn't sound like her and stuff. And basically, Cammy made a good point about this. She's like, well, she's probably using her customer service voice because a lot of people, I mean, I hate to put a race on it, but a lot of African Americans, they do put a customer service voice on when you're working in customer service compared to your normal voice. So that's probably what she did. So they contact her to meet up. And they found an address of where she was at. They go meet her, and it ended up Muhammad was convinced it was somebody else, but it ended up being Simone, who he had met before. And we were just like, okay, interesting. So they meet with Simone, and she was very, very, I felt like she was very, very ignorant. Like, she came across really snarky. Like, she didn't seem like remorseful for what she did and stuff and everything. Like, she was like, Ashley liked you, but Simone doesn't. Stuff like that. Ashley had more feelings for you, but Simone doesn't. Like, I can't stand it when I hear stuff like that, because it makes no sense. You're the same person. My catfish did that to me. Like, when I found out who my catfish was and stuff, my catfish was like, "Oh, well, you liked this person and everything." I'm like, "Yeah, but you're that person, duh," and stuff. So they start talking and everything, and yeah, she was just like, he felt like she wasn't taking accountability for what she did and everything, and so he got up and stormed off. And she got mad that he stormed off. Oh, we can't have a conversation like an adult. I'm like, girl, you're the one yelling at him and like making like trying to act like you're the victim. Like, you're the one who lied to him. Yes, he lied about his name, but that was for a legitimate reason, you know, and stuff. But he came back. He apologized to her. She accepted the apology. They came to some kind of consensus and everything, and that was basically it. They did their 2 month follow-up. They only spoken once after the follow-up, and they just like, it's just best that we move on. Neither one of them had any anger or animosity towards each other. So yeah, that was the Muhammad and Ashley episode. The next episode featured Joey and Marrissa. And so we met Joey. He's from Alabama. He hasn't had like much dating experiences in the last 10 years, so he's been dating online. It's been disastrous for him and stuff. He's been talking for a while to this girl who's also in Alabama, named Marrissa and stuff. And in this particular case, I was like, now we got a good one. This Joey dude, sent this Marrissa girl like close to $2,000. Now, he said that she wanted to get back and forth from work somewhere, or not work, for food, or just a lot of things, transportation and whatnot. It's just a lot of things that he sent a lot of money. And when he said that, he told her that he wasn't going to send her any more money, and he thought that she was going to break up with them and stuff. But surprisingly, they still kept on talking and everything. And same thing, they video chatted and whatnot. So, and even Cammy, try to talk to them and everything, try to do their investigation. Now, in this investigation, this is where things got pretty cool, interesting. They ran the pictures. It was this beautiful blonde girl. Nothing came back. Even on the face recognition site, nothing came back. I was like, interesting. So, they run the phone number. Nothing came back. So, like, what do we do? Neve came up with this brilliant idea that he was going to, like, he has, like, a burner account, and he was going to talk to her on Snapchat and everything, just to confirm that she's a scammer. He's like, hey, so he sent her a message, and he was like, hey, what's up? And she's like, nothing much, who is this? And she's like, oh, I'm so-and-so, like, we talked a while ago, hope you and your daughter are doing well. And she said, well, I don't know you, and I don't remember, but it's cool that you remember my daughter, okay? And he was like, oh, well, I just got a big promotion. I just need a girl to share this amazing life experience with. And she was like, well, that girl will be really lucky. This Like, I wish all guys were like you. Interesting. And then he asked her, are you dating anyone? And she said no. Interesting. She ain't dating that Joey? Interesting. So he comes back, they come back and tell Joey what they did and stuff and everything. He was like, I'm sorry we had to do this, but that was just our only way. And like, she didn't come off as a scammer. We offered her, like, I tried to get her to send me, get her to ask about money, and she didn't, and everything. And they sent like, oh, another thing I forgot to mention this part: the cash apps. The cash apps came back to so many different people and stuff, whether if it was her mom and everything, or cousin or whatnot. So then they decided to call Marrissa, and apparently prior, Marrissa had said that she lived in Montgomery, Alabama, and when come to find out, she really lived in Birmingham. Well, apparently a while ago, Joey was going to go visit her, and he actually stood her up because, like, he said he was on his way, and she didn't text back right away, and he ended up falling asleep. And then he woke up to like 5 missed calls from her saying, where you at and stuff. So, so he got to stood her up. So Neve and Cammy call her saying that, hey, I'm with Joey, that he wants to meet. And she's like, yes, I really want to meet him. We tried doing this before, and he stood me up. She's like, well, it ain't gonna happen this time. So she says she's in Birmingham instead of Montgomery. So they had to go all the way down to Birmingham. On their way to Birmingham, they get a video message from Marrissa saying, hey, I can't do this, but hey, Neve, Cammy, and Joey, I can't do this, but I just wanted to send you this video message that I am real. We were like, interesting. But Cammy messaged her, and it's like, hey, look, we came all this way. You're meeting us. like this is the least you could do. So they had an address, and they just decided to do a pull up to the house. Neve goes, knocks on the door. They pull up to the house. Neve knocks on the door, and he, and African American woman, I forget what her name was. Was it Vea or something? Comes out, and then she says, "Yeah, I'm waiting on Ash. I'm waiting on Marrissa." And so Marrissa comes in a car and gets out the car, and lo and behold, it's the girl in the pictures. I'm like, oh, okay, interesting. Come to find out that they're cousins, this Vea chick and Marrissa and stuff. But here's the catch. Joey wasn't talking to Marrissa. He was talking to Vea, or whatever her name is. And Vea says that you've been talking to me the whole time. Marrissa knew, but she didn't know the full extent. Marrissa did not knew about the pictures, obviously, but she didn't know I was asking for money and doing this, and that, talking to other guys and stuff. This Vea chick was like getting money from other guys. She didn't have a job. She said that she tried to sell provocative photos and stuff and everything, just wasn't having it. Now, to Joey, she said that her and Joey did talk a couple times as herself, as Vea and stuff and everything. And he said he does remember that, but it didn't really go nowhere and stuff. So, she explains her case, and then the cousin was like, gave her a look like, okay, what the heck? You used my pictures I was cool with, and I covered for you, but like, you really scamming this guy for money and stuff. So yeah. So she pleads her case, and she explains why she did it and stuff, and she says she's done it to multiple guys and stuff, and she and Cammy and Neve was like, hey, remember this person you were talking to last night? That was us. Savage. So I don't know. It was that episode was more crazier because I think both episodes, because I think going back to the Mohammed and Ashley episode, I didn't like how Simone was really mean to him like that and stuff. He was a cool dude. And then this, I think Vea chick, like she did a great job. But this Joey guy, I felt for him. Like, money can't buy you love. You know, been there, done it. Money can't buy you love. You know, they do their 2-month follow-up. They both were doing well and stuff, but, you know, it just is what it is. So yeah, guys, that was basically it for Catfish last night. Interesting episodes. We're still waiting on that return of Max in a couple weeks and stuff, so be on the lookout for that. Anyway, guys, that is the end of my review. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I'll be back on Sunday, Monday to recap Happily Ever After. So until then, y'all stay safe and have a good one. See y'all.